Walano. Soldier, Walano.
Winston, allow him to say what he must say right there. So come on and say what he must say there, sir.
Okay, King.
Him same still went back to countries where
so I'm saying that Jamaica. I'm just saying that Jamaica overall. I'm saying that there are countries in the world now who have had worse a time than Jamaica in a suffering, and they're putting themselves together because they might think about self-sufficiency. That's what I say.
Like
right
what
now,
country
in Jamaica, we have so much. We have so much sunlight and land.
Like what country?
We have so much sunlight and
Brother,
land.
like what country?
Eh? All right, look at that guy. Look at that guy right now. Look at that guy right now in Burkina Faso. He's using small amount of money and he's doing wonders that can help everybody.
You know, Soji, sorry, because me I go back to
Stop that.
But while on the black thing,
Soji,
I see a lot of persons running out and cheering on Ibrahim Toure. And me have to mute you, Soji, because your background not only loud, it have a feedback. But listen, Burkina Faso, all of us as black people, we have any sense of self and pride. We are all cheering for Burkina Faso. And we are all cheering for Ibrahim Toure. But guess what? A lot of what we see floating around on the internet, we cannot verify if it is facts or not. And unless you, Soji, can tell me, say, since that man around the country, you have been there, and you were there before, where you can visibly see and give proof of what is happening down there, then the argument is a moot point for me, because me can't argue about something me know when me don't know. Me only see it on the internet. Same way like how you have a lot of persons spreading a lot of misinformation about Jamaica on the internet, yeah. But me can differentiate and know. So when me see foolishness or lies about Jamaica, me know say a lies, because I am home and me see the difference and me can stay and touch and feel the changes, the positive changes we're making in our country. Since you came on, you have not said anything that is factual. You are throwing out some allegations and some old narratives. And when I just gave you the facts about the ambulance service, which you were completely false about, you said we only have maybe 10. You did not even look in yourself and say, okay, so I was wrong about that. I did not have that information. You start move on to other things. And that is not a constructive conversation, sir. That is not how you speak. That's not how you have dialogue and educate and clear up misinformation or false narratives. You have the floor again, sir.
I want to ask my question, Kizzy. Because me hear him say something a while ago. Him say the progress at which Jamaica a move in a efficient. So I want to ask him, if under the 18 year or 20 years of PNP of this country, that minute slow motion at development and progress where we have
movement, it was Jamaica was on a standstill solid. Remember, so we not grow not even 0.5%
exactly
under PNP.
Yes, exactly. No. And we see Andrew Williams have the country for 8 years right now. And we see huge amount of development. St. Thomas was the forgotten parish, and nobody never want to go St. Thomas unless they go work Wobia. And all of them. So, and now St. Thomas have big up. St. Thomas just transform with highway and build new building up there. The place transform, bro. And me find out say you see most of them people here, them just there with the old narrative where them are from 1989, and them now get educated or nothing. Them just that look a false narrative there and try to bring down the JLP. So, sir,
yes, sir.
Have you not seen the progress that go on in Jamaica in the last 8 years?
No.
At that more of it?
Yeah, I'm not aware of it.
Yes, I've seen it. I have seen it, sir. And I'm happy for it. And I'm proud of it. Yeah.
You don't sound proud. You don't sound proud.
Anywhere me go, me promote Jamaica and boss. Anywhere me go.
You know the statement that you make earlier about Burkina Faso. and the little that they have and what they're doing with it. I want you to know that Burkina Faso, they are a very rich country in minerals. They've got a lot of resources in terms of coal, zinc, magnesium, sulfate.
Yes,
a lot.
Yeah, but what was the problem with Burkina Faso? They were being exploited because of the leaders that they had.
But all of their wealth was going to France. All of their wealth was going to France.
People were being exploited. I mean, the people.
Yes. Yeah, so I hear what you're saying with that.
Like for Jamaica, see me have the power. Would I talk to the Prime Minister? Would I say, Prime Minister, please, this is one of the main topic I would like your work on for the new year. Yeah? And all I would like you to do, sir, please, is make a pledge that you're going to ensure that Jamaica will be food sufficient for themselves. So if you have to go plow up all of the government land where you have, get farmers and put it in our resources where, say government have it on a central level, but we must be food sufficient.
Soldier, let me say one thing.
Is the UK food sufficient? Is the UK food sufficient for themselves?
Let me say one thing to you where you're not mindful of.
Jamaica,
let me say one thing to you where you're not mindful of.
Yes, sir.
Any day that Jamaica become a food security, they never get another penny in terms of grant from the European Union.
I bet
you that. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me say something to you. You see some of these grants where we get budgetary support.
Winston, I want to ask Soldier one question. When I say food sufficient, what does that mean to you? Because wait, sir, wait. Because as far as I am concerned, we don't have nobody in Jamaica. We never seen a malnourished picnic about the place and of starving picnic.
Listen, no, that's not what food sufficient mean.
Yes, so, but I want to understand what you mean.
Food sufficient mean that we don't, if you look on the import to the export and so forth, that's how you differentiate and know where we're going in terms of food sufficiency.
Yeah, but you can't stop imports.
Right. So
we live in a global society, and the Jamaican citizens and the demography in Jamaica require this importation. I know because of lack of
food. I never say importation of one. I never said that. I said we must be
but we don't understand. You need to say if you be so food sufficient, then the advice we don't want to the Prime Minister is that
to produce more export.
Ramp up export more. So we can export more, but it have nothing to do with the import.
Yes, the export is when the food sufficient gets get enough now. That means you can feed the country and export. You understand what I'm saying? That's when export.
But sir, we are feeding ourselves. But what happened is, sir, the Jamaican diet is mostly based on importation. Right? The Jamaican diet is mostly based on dumpling and rice. So the yam and the cocoa and the sweet potato what we produce, we mostly export that because a few people, many of those nowadays, pick me and tell us, me not eat cocoa, me not eat dashi, me not eat yam. So that's the reality, brother. You better you say we need to export more.
I'm going to ask you my question, Winston.
Go ahead.
Ooh, this blocking is confusing. What are you talking about,
where are we going to get the landscape to plant the amount of wheat and the amount of rice where we need to feed Jamaica?
Why is it? We're not all in Jamaica. Where will I sugar cane land in there we're not use?
But sugar cane can't produce the amount. Sugar cane land can't produce the amount of wheat.
We're not use.
Hold on, Sally. You ever see the country that produce rice yet? We have them kind of land style there place to produce rice.
Why we got a rice?
You think so, Soldier man, you know understand farming, you because you have a more.
Produce what we can produce in Jamaica. We don't need to go rice.
What we can produce?
Anything that we can produce without any problem, we need to produce it properly. So we need to have something to say, yes, this is Jamaica.
But the people not eat it, Soldier, what you do?
Well, Soldier man.
Well, I'm Soldier.
At the moment, the government is ramping up production.
What food source would you suggest for Jamaica to produce now that we can say, yes, the people in Jamaica can use it and get it cheap and it's still sufficient and everything to export?
Well on Soji, because you see, you try to approach this thing wrong, you know. You see where the minister done
probably.
Listen up. You see where the minister done Santiago, how much new farm road they might open up to make sure so the people then can travel, how much more time I put in down. What the minister name down there so again? Fly green. You see the amount of new farm road the fly green bill? Bro, it take a whole heap of money to build road, to put in the water infrastructure, and to educate the farmer then to do certain things. You see, if PNP did that
you're saying,
all years,
well, I know, you're saying take a lot of money. That's
bro,
a government responsibility,
Bro.
Bridget.
But sir, the point is, sir, as I said to you early on, that the government have to have the fiscal space to do certain things. We were a bankrupt country, and we are just getting out of that bankruptcy.
Guys, tap on the screen for me, please. Tap on the
Sir,
screen.
the next thing that you need to
Tap
know,
on the
sir,
screen, please. Thank you.
that the government is investing billions of dollars in farming, in farm roads, in irrigation, in providing lands for the farmers. The government is increasing onion production, Irish potato production.
Hold on, Winston. Soji,
Yes, mother.
what is our import bill? Tell me our import bill and tell me our export bill right now, please. Since that's our import export.
What do you mean, Bill? Like the money where we spend on it, or what?
Yeah, man. How much you spend on imports?
Wally, nearly 60%.
Tell me how much, sir. Tell me how much. No, I don't want nobody answer now.
I don't know the figure in the money, but
If you don't know the figure, oh yeah, hold on. If you don't know the figure, oh yeah, ta.
yeah, we have energy. The Prime Minister.
No, hold on, road boy, hold on. No, you're not gonna do that, you know. Not right, sir. You're not gonna do that. We spend $7.2 billion per imports, right? That's all of the import them, you know. That means car, hair, nails, all of them something there. Parts and them something. We don't make parts of Jamaica. You understand me? So we import bill include everything. Our export bill is $1.7 billion, right? So what you want to do? Stop import the necessary things that we need? Stop import car parts and car?
No.
Hold on,
No, but well, no people are talking and understand importation. Well, no others are talking and understand the thing, brother. Right? Brother, we have 1.1 million eligible adults in Jamaica. The rest of them are children and old people. How much people not going to want to do farming, plus be soldier and police, plus the other things, plus the doctor? How much people, sir? We have a small population, brother. But go to farming, how much people want to go to farming? Tell me not how much people want to go to farming. Damien Crawford is the biggest goat farmer in Jamaica, right? I need 600 more goat farmers his side to supply the Jamaican market. 600.
Yeah, and we can't read this up. And we can't do that.
man.
It's not a matter of can't do it, but it comes out with interest.
Soldier, man. You
People
need
are
to go and be one
interested.
of them.
Wait, no, soldier.
Exactly.
You're
Exactly.
there, soldier. You're in London right now, or in England, in there.
Yeah.
Take some of the money that we have up there so, and come open my business down here and do some
what
major
business me are
farming.
down there? You know what business me are down there?
Come home, go and do good farming or something.
Yo, at year and a half me down there.
You say
3 acres sweet potato me plant. Year and a half me down there. 3 acres sweet potato and 1 acre pumpkin. You understand what I say? So I like when I say things to you, I like me not come to Jamaica. To be honest.
But hold on, Soja, you did tell me one time, say you have import-export business in London?
No, darling.
Okay, because one somebody sound like you, they come on one morning, can tell me the same thing, so they have import-export.
No,
When I say this to you, Soja, what you see doing these lives and interacting with a lot of Jamaicans, I have come to the realization, which is something I did assume and suspect long time. But now me fully understand, say, know how a lot of people, our population, Jamaicans and a whole, don't understand governance and don't understand how things are run.
And not economics.
We don't understand. No, not just economics. how you run a country. How you run a country. They don't understand the pros and the cons. They don't understand globalization. They don't understand trade agreements.
They don't understand free trade.
If you didn't hear me kiss you,
governance.
darling, if you didn't hear me kiss you, see, you know
No,
why?
no kiss.
You want bad beat,
Who you gonna kiss?
You know why I would
Who
have
you
kissed
gonna
you?
kiss?
You know why I would have kissed you?
Hey, keep your mouth to yourself. Keep your lying wicked mouth to yourself about kiss. PNP. We don't want a PNP kiss our labor right people.
No, listen to me. I don't know PNP in our labor. That's what me I say. Seriously. You know why I'm saying I kiss her still? Because she mentioned something a while ago. And to be honest, I would like any government in power, just like in politics, to teach the youth from school time, from high school, certain things about politics. That means we can have our young youth filtering the right way into politics. You understand? Because most of us in Jamaica, we don't know nothing about the law, about the politics, about nothing. We don't go to say, yeah, let's go red and green. To be honest, and you know that too. We need to teach we youth them in a school more about the country, the law, the politics and everything. So they can have more interest in it.
So the information where we are sharing, where we get it from?
Come on, man. You know what me I say, man. You
Okay,
just
I
tell
ask you a question now where we get it from?
You never look up it or whatever I want to do, fine. But me I say, you telling me something and teaching it in school is two different things. They don't teach you accounting in school to manage your money unless you're going to do accounting. You understand what I'm saying? So then tell us to work, then tell us to get subject, everything. But then I tell us to money.
So when me got high school, I did econ in high school. I did econ, I did economics.
I never do economics. I do automotive technology. I got to more technical, right? So what you say no, me not understand because I never do economics.
No, but no, you are saying you are
just like maths
1 minute now, man. 1 minute now. We are talk, man. Tap shout, man. That's why I'm gonna make you kiss me. Cause if you kiss me, where you shout, you be aggressive, me job. Hey, relax, man. Calm down yourself. I am saying this to say you are making a suggestion. But I am telling you that economics is taught in schools. I don't know if it is still a part of the curriculum today, because I left school a while now, but I did economics in school. And remember, when you reach tertiary levels, they give us options, so we choose.
You choose your subject area.
Choose your subject area. So it is kind of difficult because you say you do automotive. Me never do that. Coming in, me not interested in that.
Yes,
but me interested in economics and numbers and how an economy run and how to run a business and all these things.
That's true. But what I'm saying to you, that's true. But what I'm saying to you, regardless of what subject you study or what course you do, those things should be a compulsory like maths and English, and then would have better off. You understand what I mean? That's what I'm
people
saying.
still have choices. You can't make things compulsory for them.
Labor TV say econ is still in schools. My niece got a one. It was one of my favorite subjects.
Yes, but it's not a
compulsory
maths and English. Then should I make it part every course where you do? It should have been like maths and English.
But Soji, in order to be a well-rounded individual, you have to grasp a lot of different subject areas and topics. And the problem is, people like you know, who is a big man, you hear your approach to the governance.
Why are we not getting?
Wait, sir. Hold on 1 minute. 1 minute, sir. The understanding, the one brother ask you a question, so where we get it from. Me don't know about from nobody else, but for myself. Yeah, but that's not ignorant. That's not ignorant. Make point, please. Stop interject. Make my point. What I'm saying to you.
People sound ignorant, and you are the one who's sounding ignorant.
No,
you know,
when it comes to the subject.
What you're talking about.
Yeah, but hold on, no man. We can't talk over one another. What I'm saying to you is, when you have general knowledge at the primary level, right? When you reach high school, you choose. But a lot of what I know, I did not learn in school. Me take an interest in my community. Me take an interest in the governance. Me try to understand. Average Jamaicans will come here every day like you. They come and spew the same narratives because they don't take the time out to educate themselves. Now, education is a continuous thing. Every day when I am here among my set of people here, me still learn something new. So you cannot blame this on government and say teachers in schools. A lot of what we learn in a school, we not even utilize them in our everyday life as adults. So it is upon us as individuals to ask questions, read, do research. We all have a phone in our hand now. Use if it's something more than mix up.
Yes, that is understandable, clear. So if you have a choice now to make a difference, knowing that you learn so many things on your own that you never learn in school, right? If you have a choice or a chance to make a difference in public schools in order from what you have learned, in order for things to be better for younger Jamaicans and so forth, wouldn't you make that recommendation?
Yeah, but at some point, school curriculum can't cover everything. School curriculum can't cover
Him no
everything.
know nothing at all. We're going to high school. That's what I'm saying. Him no know nothing. We're going to high school.
Don't get me wrong, man.
Brother, you make a recommendation, brother.
I understand
You
that,
make a recommendation for something you don't know, brother.
Accounting is
Brother,
so
you
important
teach in a
right
high
now in
school.
our life.
Brother,
Look here,
you teach in a high school. You high school?
Soldier man. We have 6 CXC
You
subjects
teach
coming
high school.
on
You
the
teach
bar
in
for
high
none
school,
of them
brother.
right now.
Yeah, me know that,
Well,
man.
on the
You
Punkos,
understand
we say
that?
Something you don't know, Virgin. Please.
After you go to uni and the way you study, you can work. You have to go work and you get different work. We understand that. I'm just saying that every child, if every school at 9, from grade 9, when you choose your subject, just like maths and English, if they have had accounting as one of those main subjects in every course that you do, it would be very important. That's all I'm saying.
So, Soji, let me ask you a question, Soji. 1 second.
Want to make first get a chance, please.
You are going to force accounting upon a student where him no inclined like that for deal with that part
What you call
subject.
Force maths and English by student. What you call force, blood? When you set curriculum, when you set the standard for school, you know, say you go to school and you get the subject then what you do. And as long as it is set that the subject then what you go do, you go do them. Simple. So what you mean force?
Soji.
Make a point here. Make a point here.
Wanna give me a chance, no, man? Soji. We have 6 CXC subjects coming and live off of none of them.
I understand that. I heard that.
And that is 90% of Jamaica.
Yes, but accounting, you have to do with money every day. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
What way do you do that, brother?
You have to use money every day, not true. If we did have more knowledge of how to put your money together,
you have more people that use money in the world when they have accounting more than people that have accounting.
Yes, you still not, me I say, would have better off in terms of how you manage your money.
Ignorance, and you're totally ignorant to what you're saying.
That's why I haven't sung it yet.
You're totally oblivious to what you're saying in a bridging.
Accountant, it's not good for you learn accountant then. Because
everything good for you learn. Every damn thing good for you learn. But it's what you're going to use, you're going to use. It's better if you tell we say, put skill training in the school and emphasize on that.
Apprenticeship.
Jaja. Bridging, we're going to advise you something. So when you come on them live, do your research here.
What none of you do no research at all.
That is the part, that is the ignorance with you
now.
No,
because here what you are saying to me now. You are saying to me now, say, if all right, if all
but
Jamaica,
soldier will move past apprenticeship, soldier. We'll move past apprenticeship. You shouldn't even mention the word apprenticeship out of your mouth. Where the government of Jamaica is offering up to associate degree level in all skills. Well, more skills. Degree level.
You know that?
Degree, well, no. But you shouldn't use apprenticeship. That's what I'm saying.
Jamaica now, 23 and 27-year-old like a youth build house contractor. We are talking about apprenticeship, say. Foolish attack, you know. Nonsense.
Soji, me no know, but you come up on the live. Baga. You come, you say you know water in a Clarendon in your community. We ask you which community you don't state it.
So you want if you see a pure little boy drive Benz and BMW in Jamaica.
You come back, you say no ambulance service no there in Jamaica. Jamaica only have 10. We tell you the correct information. Up until now, you know, can see to those things and say you were wrong, you know. But you still like and then you move on from one to the next. So what is really your point? Because when you came on the live, I would say
all I would like to see is a progress.
Why you're all over the place? You know? You can't manage it. You're all over the place.
Why there's so much things to talk about. That's why I say.
No, but you have to stick to a point and finish. Then you move on. You can't do
Soji, you know how much money you having at the NIR, Soji? You know how much money you having at the NIR? Soji, you know how much money you having at the NIR? You Soji?
No.
Yeah, you know. All right. Okay. You know, say coming out of 1980 election, we never have $1 in the NIR.
Yeah, but we're still going back. Why are we going back so
No,
far?
hold on, but
Hold on,
listen.
Yeah. No, but
Listen. What I'm saying
every
here is
point you
that
put to him, but
right now, hold on, it have to be some consequence of government action. Make we have the highest level of resources in the central bank accounts right now, right? Would you agree to that? So it's a positive move by the government.
They must go the right direction. Right.
All right. No, you see your utterances. If somebody will listen to you, if a non-Jamaican will listen to you, then the thing say at first, the ambulance in Jamaica, the people they not learn nothing at school, government teach them money. There appear misinformation. You come through, you know. Wait, no, hold on, soldier. Hold on, now. Listen, soldier. All right. You see me. It's when me a debate and when me have a conversation with somebody. It's when them issue something. The first thing me do, right, is ask them. No, I don't look it up. Me not have to look up nothing, brother. The first thing I ask them is that where they get this information and quantify the information where they might give me. Because more likely me have the information already. So you come on this platform. Go ahead.
So OJ, you know the reason why is India and China and Pakistan plant the most rice in the world. And them have the most wetland in the world. Jamaica have wetland?
They have some sign. Yeah, man, we have enough wetland.
Where?
Don't have fire go Westmoreland anywhere there's a
man, tap your nonsense, man. I 1 and 2 like a piece of wetland we have. We can't plant rice. Look here, man. Listen, no, man, and stop talk a little bit, no, man. You know how much time we try with rice already?
If you tell me say can't plant rice, then fine.
But which part of Westmoreland, the wetland there? Which exactly? Because I know Westmoreland good. Which part down there we can't find?
Fire mega quarter.
Don't like crocodile them. Don't like crocodile them, the people have got plant rice. Man, tap your nonsense, yeah, man.
Right, so
no more do the crocodile them.
No, we never say nothing about rice. I want to say rice, you know.
No, but you hear mention about rice and plant rice. You know much time we try with rice in Jamaica already?
No. I never mentioned rice.
Roger Clark plant little rice already and him one near me.
Yeah, me know, man. Rice can't grow at Jamaica. We never mention rice, to be honest.
But you talk about farming, so that's why I go rice.
Okay, sorry. I never said rice.
And that's our staple diet, but main staple is rice.
Yes, but we're not on a rice. We're not, you're not.
So we suggest we plant. We suggest we plant.
Anything, you know,
like what?
More planting is going on Jamaica than now.
No, but why you be specific? Where you want to plant? Be specific. Where you want to plant?
Pine and melon and everything. We can make juice. We can do everything.
So we're not plant pine and melon right now.
Are we plant the most pine and melon in the Caribbean?
Soldier man.
Listen fast. Soldier no information.
Soldier man. Are we plant the most pine and melon in the Caribbean?
Okay. So
right now we have a tomato glut.
So everything's smooth. Nothing else have to change. Just keep everything running.
Look here. Damian Young was setting up a factory down at Manchester down with Michael Phillips there. Keep up nonsense. You see? I know what Michael Phillips do. Lock down the project.
Mile Gully to be exact.
Lock down the project that was going to employ 35 people.
Yeah, but why lock down the project? Why lock it
directly down? And about thousands indirectly.
Yeah, why lock it down?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know about it. That's what I'm asking you. Why lock it down?
He applied for the money from what the place name? What the group name again, Kizzy? The people name?
Sagicor?
No, man.
Development Bank?
Yes.
No.
And Michael Phillips go behind the man back but tell him say don't fund it. I remember said his predecessor had made that place to do the very same thing that Damian Young is now doing. And him shut it down.
Right, that the man never shut it down, I mean Jamaica no good.
Are you coming defending the nonsense that they didn't do or did do?
Before, it doesn't matter which politician not doing the right thing. That's what I stand for, the right thing.
Let me tell you something, Soji. You see, when you come on this live and tell me say you're not PNP or not Labour, right? That is saying you're a very loud PNP. That's how I interpret it.
I'm a man
you're
of
not making no sense.
I'm a man of righteousness. That's all I stand for. Nothing else. To be honest. No matter which party in a power.
All I can say, sir, when Jamaica was going in the wrong direction, when Jamaica was a free-for-all, it never concerned many of us.
Oh, sorry, I have one more.
But now that this government is
you know, I'm to most of the people go America, England, go live for years. on a reach a paradise, so on a member wanna come from some chop all type of nonsense.
I've got a question. I've got a question to ask you, Soji. Yeah. So you're saying you're not PNP and you're not JLP, so you're not partisan. So why are you so afraid to go back to the past? Because every time I hear the guys that mention the past, you ask them why they're going back into the past.
No, we have to know the past.
And
they don't know the past.
Yeah, so why are you so afraid to go back into the past? Because when they talk about the past, you ask why they going in, why they going there. So what happened?
The past is what determines the future.
Yes, fine. I know that. Yeah, but when I say we need to talk about solutions and not problems. You understand?
Yeah, but you have to go. But you just said
trying to find the solution. That's the only thing.
But there's something you have to go into the past in order to fix the future.
Come on, I know that.
You have to go.
So we already have the solution to the problem, but just somehow we just can't wait. We already have the solution. Our problem they already are fixed step by step.
Soji, when you just came on, your first items was about water, right?
Ambulance.
Did you know? Did you know that Matthew Samuda is the most successful martyr minister in the history of his country?
What kind
and
of
he do not have that he do not have that portfolio for 5 years yet.
What you call him?
Matthew Samuda.
Him don't even know who the water minister is. But him
is the most successful water minister in the history of Jamaica. Billions and billions of dollars are spent to put in new water infrastructure in this country.
Water, there's some place. Water, there's some place now when nobody never see water in a 40 years.
You don't understand what I try saying, or not try to dig at me. I'm proud of him, but what I'm saying to you,
not digging at you.
Everywhere in Jamaica should have that. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But sir, the Jamaica Labour Party is not the first. Andrew Owens administration is not the first government in the history of Jamaica. If all the previous government before they had do something, this government won't have to do so much.
All right. Me understand that, General. Don't get me wrong. I mean, not all of them come up from before me born till now. Don't get me wrong. But listen what I'm saying. I understand clearly what you're saying, and I heard you. You said that Mr. Samuda is the man who has done so much for water and all of that. That is clear and understandable. I respect him, and I appreciate him for what he's been doing and what he has done. You understand? That's 100% from me, from my heart. Yeah, whether he's
say something to you, Soji.
I say something to Soji. You know what, all I'm saying to you is that this what we are talking about now, water, it should be in everybody's yard without any problem. That's what I'm saying to you.
People like you make me cuss bad word live, because when you not listen, you just keep repeating on yourself.
You want to because you're not becoming on water in my yard, then fine. But I'm just saying to you that everybody should have water.
You need to listen,
we have enough water, Jamaica. Jamaica have water everywhere. So you don't take that much, to be honest, to get water everywhere. Me not lie.
And many of us do not want to pay. Go on, Rusty, talk.
All right, soldier man, I can tell you something. The PNP had 22 and a half years in government, right? 19 years unbroken. And not even 1% of what is happening now never happened. Almost nobody never have no water.
Aye, fair enough, General.
And this bridging now come in and I make 90% of Jamaica have water.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, why they at 10%?
Fair enough again. Fair enough again. That is understandable. But
they give a question there after Soji, hold on there.
This man make hold on the bridging, you like to talk and you don't listen.
But you just talked a while ago.
90%. 90% of Jamaica have water in 8 years. Right?
Can we get a chance with Soji? Please.
Jaja.
Good morning, Soji. Good morning.
Soji, me just mute your mic because if we don't mute you, we are going to have peer contention. So me mute you so you can listen. So
good morning.
Just listen to others, and when you get your chance, you talk. All right, Dini, you have the floor.
Yeah. Me not stay another box. I just want to say to Soji, good morning. They were inviting you up in the box and you wouldn't come. I actually follow you and invite you in the box, hoping that you would have a constructive conversation this morning. But you make me feel like I did the wrong thing because I'm the one who invited you in the box and I'm listening. I hope you would have come with some strong points. So what I want you to do now, what I would want you to do now is just to settle down. instead of arguing certain points, start asking the panelists some questions. Ask them some questions and learn. Ask them. Don't debate them because you're making it seem as if they're going back and forth. So what I want you to start, ask them some questions and let me feel proud of you that I invite you in the box and you'll learn some things and there are some things that you're discontent with. That's all I'm saying. I'm out of the box because
All
I'm
right,
working.
Damien,
Guys,
he's not interested in learning because he's not listening. Every time you tell him something and put a point to him find a scapegoat. That is not somebody who's interested in learning.
Good
That is a man
morning.
where, look here,
yeah.
he's acting
Now
like
go
the
jump out.
carpenter. Hold on there.
Now go jump out and listen to him. Now go jump
Yes,
out and
Yeah,
listen
man,
to what he
DB,
yes.
says.
big up yourself, big up, big
Yeah,
up.
blessings.
Yes.
This
Good
virgin is
morning.
hold on, no. Let me just finish this point.
One bro, God, 1 minute. Let Rusty finish and then you can have the floor.
The way soldier man is acting is like a carpenter that knows going to do roofing at work today but left his hammer. That's the way you're acting.
Candy mute. Liberty TV, mute, please.
May I have a question for Soji. Soji, you have any family that live in Jamaica right now? And when I say family, I not talk about relatives. I talk about any pitney or grand pitney where live at Jamaica. I not even talk about parents, because parents probably already live their life already. But I talk about pitney where you don't want to see Jamaica good for them. Not even for yourself, but for them. Right? Because maybe some of we now go live long enough to see Jamaica reach a place where we want it to reach. But at least if it depends on the right track now, we pitney them or we grand pitney them may get a chance. So may I ask you now, all your children them live America or England where you're there right now? You have anywhere there Jamaica right now?
All right, Soji, your turn. And then Liberty TV, I go ask you questions. Open your mic. See me send the request. Soldier man. Soldier man. Soldier man, you gone silent? Or you don't want to open your mic now?
Soldier man left him hammer.
Okay, soldier man, open your mic.
Him left him hammer.
Oh, you open this mic, man?
Then you mic open now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The question is if we have any kids or grandkids in Jamaica.
Pierre?
Yeah. I have 2 kids down there and I have 4 grandkids.
Okay, that is good to hear. So if let's say you have 20 years of stagnation, right? Say you have $20 now. You have $20 now in the bank and the bank say, listen, the business now going right now, so we can't give you no interest on the money. All we can do is keep your money. And for 20 years, the bank just have your money and keep the same $20 you have, right? But not even gonna say you lose some. Just make we think about it good and say you have the same $20, and then for some reason the bank manager end up the change and the bank get a new manager now, and all of a sudden within 9 years you see one little 3% growth by your $20. What you are tell me say you go cost the man we come see you with your 20 years of stagnant $20, and you go cost him now and tell him say, oh, by now you should have $100 interest.
If you answer?
Me just give you context here. Because me probably would understand from a customer point of view. You probably say, oh, at 29 years now, me have my money in the bank, so I should get more than 3% interest for my money. But members say the money come and in control just 9 years. So not count your 20 odd years, just count for him 9 years. When you were tell me, say, if you get an option for choose, you would have prefer go back to the manager where you have your money stagnant for 20 years rather than the manager We come in and did it for just 9 years. We are ship
the one who give me something, Pam.
We are get 3%.
The one who give me something, I work with him.
Okay. So why I tell Jamaica people say?
All right. I understand clearly.
Andrew Wellness now do. Why else in fear do within the little 9 years, the little 2 term when get why else more in fear do? When the man get a broke country, one country don't have no money.
I understand clearly what you're saying and the comparison that you're making. God bless, to be honest, just like how everything moved with time, God bless technology that even during the COVID time, because they're good and they're bad about it, and during that time, there's so much things, information that people have time to actually have a look at or see somebody inform or pass on something that they know, some knowledge or something. And if we had this technology during those times before his time, would have probably have the same thing in terms of some people wouldn't be comfortable with what he's doing, while some people would be okay. You know, like that, whatever government they would be in at the time. So if technology and information was up like now, more people would have had knowledge of what the government, whatever government it was doing. You understand? So I'm not saying that he's not doing according to the percentage and the 90.
Miss Logic, I have problems to understand.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't blame him for what happened before.
I'm not blaming him. What am I blaming him for?
You can't say, oh, this should have happened, that should have happened, to make it look like say him not do it. You can't blame him for whatever.
Anything, all right, any department that goes wrong, if somebody even gives somebody do something wrong in a department, he's the head. Just like the principal. If a teacher abuses a child, they go to the principal and she takes action and it goes down the line.
What you say, like, make no sense?
Me, I wonder how that come in, you know.
Well, I wonder make no sense, you know. You sound like my holding.
I still want to go in. I ask the question. Wait there, I ask the question because I still want to drop and get ready for work. So my question to you is, you say your constituency that you live, right? When you did Jamaica, right? Now have no water, and you feel thought the constituency that you were living in, right? But me, I got ask you why you feel for answer that question, because it must be either a your party control that make you afraid to talk about it, because really and truly
He's a green man, but that's important. Do you understand what I mean? I don't see him as a color.
Of course it's
no, I don't see him with
Of course it's important. It is important because in order wait, it is important. The reason why it is important is because the member of parliament is the one that is responsible for the constituency.
Yes, but for me,
any development that is needed in that constituency, right?
Letters, they get letters and everything.
Them office. Wait. Finish and then talk. So if they are not doing necessary work, how are you gonna get water? And how long that constituency was under? How long now since that constituency was green? Let me ask that question. Because as far as I can know, a lot of the seats in Clarendon were in orange.
Alisha.
Alisha come from Clarendon.
See, Alisha in a Clarendon. So if you tell you that no, you're wrong.
That for sure saying no.
I don't know where.
If a propaganda I'm listen to, you know. Because the fact saying can't come on live with 144 people are watching and say, Alisha in a Clarendon. Listen, this man, somebody saying in the chat saying he live at England. England changed over 6 prime ministers in less than 2 years.
Get ready for ground.
You hear me tell her? Over 6 prime ministers then change, you know, in less than 2 years. At that, if he concern himself with that, they say him live on our
because he might say the only constituency me can say in a Clarendon I have no water right now, a Luton Cousins constituency, because I don't know my granny live. I don't know how you come on this internet I come talk about you there Clarendon and then come Alisha and him. Alisha they all the way Manchester. What am I do with Clarendon?
And up there the most water there.
You know what, guys? You know what? Soldier man, I welcomed you to the box, and we accept opposing views here. But I'm going to say this to you, sir, and it's not my life. So may I state my position clearly. And this is no disrespect to you, sir. But the reason why I am going to ask you to kindly exit the box is the fact that you answered a question. I did already assume that you're an adult man, you know, big man. But the fact that you have grown children and grandchildren, I am so disappointed in your argument. So I don't know if it's somebody remove him or if it's him jump himself, but thank you very much for your input, sir.
Thanks for that, because I'm a blatant liar. I'm glad so we prove him still.
Yeah,
I want to say one thing before
glad so we prove him. Because you come from Clarendon and I talk about Adlisha.
But I don't know if him still a listen. Let me say this to him. You see, Adlisha are the best in the blouse and skirt hills. Yeah. He make part of Clarendon of water right now. When me live at Clarendon upon the border, we can look over Christiana this up. Right? I can't tell you where I live because I'm afraid. Spalding me live. The dam where you sit down at Alston down at Spalding and hardly Sean Cliffstone build it. You're full soldier one.
No, you know, Rusty, you know, they are now in Ghana, so we're not really disrespect him.
We not disrespect him. Fool, and if you're fool,
the truth is, me no believe, say, we offer him the respect as a Jamaican for come because he was in the comments saying some stuff and him come up. But we had enough patience with him, and when a man is of a certain age and him still have that kind of mindset and mentality where him have him
I'm gonna apologize for me. I'm gonna say this to you, Kizzy. If you're a big man and you're fool, I'm gonna tell you, say your fool is not disrespect, you're just damn fool.
Well, me agree with you on that too. Look here, all Sam's requested back and he must sleep.
He not sleep, man. He not take a piss, man.
No, we not like Sam's big guy now.
Yeah, guys, me I go run and he make me come up in a time, they just irritate my spirit. Me I listen and him
but one bro, God, hold on, stay right there, cause good while now me not hearing at the box. Yeah, so me not hear you talk about the Portmore thing. Me don't know if you go on other platforms, but a long time me not see you.
Listen, actually work and school have me, man. Right now I get ready for go work. Work and school have me. But anyway, listen, all the way the people when you see a protest, you know, them people they, you know, them not come from Portmore, you know. Them people they do not come from Portmore. Portmore residents in a traffic a man in time I go work.
That's much we know.
Video one of them man in a show, no.
That much we know.
People in a traffic I got work a morning time. Let me tell you, Portmore people will work and pay them taxes want with taxes to stay in a Portmore, right? If you consider the whole St. Catherine, look on the whole of St. Catherine or St. Catherine big, right? And a Portmore whole St. Catherine. Imagine if all of that did stay in a Portmore. You me tell her? Hello, we want development over here. We're not paying them no mind. Just watch what
me see one video.
Watch what I go on at the poll this year. Come here tell us say, you see, no for the undecided them not talk about party base. No for the undecided them. Watch what I go on a poll this year.
Well on them, mama. Me see one video where one lady, I say, you see, like she say, you see, Fontana, you see, Mega Mart, you see, this is not foreign. I am coming to you from the Sunshine City Parish of Portmore. You see the video?
You see,
me believe all of the Portmore residents should jump on that train. When me see the video, me laugh. You see, I say yes. There you have it. That is the sentiments of the Portmore people.
Kizzy.
Residents of Portmore.
You see the 10,000 house them, 10,000 plus house them. Look here. When bro got done with Portmore, you know the Everglades in Florida?
Florida.
Bloody hell, mate. That's what Portmore is going to become, mate. Everglades in Florida.
Anyway, 1 second there. We don't really want to go back to dwell on something. I've been listening to that something. I just want to say one thing. And I want moderator. I hear moderator. I do a very good job. I try to keep the thing calm. But let me tell you something. You see that brother there when you just near soldier. What I picked up early on is that whatever he was saying was rolling off in tongue like something when he recite, not even reading, like he recite that rhetoric when did I repeat at a certain tempo that he could every time when something to be addressed, like somebody rebut or said or show him a point, he just gone to the next point as if that's how he would have this. So I know from a long time so that I never come in a genuine and true and from a true space. Not that saying that he couldn't have been coming from a true space, but the way he was delivering himself, me know, I mean, there's Mr. Ballad, man, I mean, a theater, I'm here.
Brother, me frustrated, me have to jump on the line.
You want to see what me feel like me want to cost to.
Me say,
that's all we want to talk about.
I just
two kizzy rub me yesterday, me no cost too bad a little while, you know.
Anyhow, that's what they said.
No bad words.
Well done,
kids.
Well done, Kizzy. That's what they said about that video there. We need to find out that video. Let me see it. I got never look back for it. Mr. Circle it. So come repost it everything too. A lady have something and I said, why? I know Miami. I know where she there. She there Portmore. She there. Me say me feel good about the video. You see.
Man, you see the house them all them pretty, brother.
Oh Lord, come on, man. We're gonna have them running up and down to them. I
alone, me see them the kind of house, but you know, movies. When you watch some movies sometime and them going in a Florida and
yes.
I them, at them kind. No, some people, I don't know what they want from the government, you know. After 22 and a half years of nothing, and this man take 8 years and I give them almost everything, and you still want him, the man. Jesus Christ. We don't know what we want, you know. May I tell you so we don't know what we want.
Anyways, guys, me gonna jump off for a minute.
Easy.
Somebody else have to moderate for a minute because me gonna run an errand quick outside and come back. And when I come back, sometime guys, me I make you know, even if you know they are work, tune in. Sometime just keep on checking because Dr. Dunn will be with us sometime this morning between the hours of like 8:30 and 10. So
okay.
Uno can check in back with us, yeah?
Okay.
All right, so Black King, me go jump off for a minute.
Oh, so you're going to run an errand so we can listen for the door now.
See?
Yeah, man, no problem, kids, no problem. Morning, Sam, you wake up.
You know, see my MP him.
We can listen for the door now.
You know, see my MP him. You see my MP him put up, but PNP will be suing government over.
Me see the kwashi liar. Me I feel laugh of him. I don't know what the kwashi.
Well, good morning again. Is that liar?
I must see more.
He was well, I know there was in Portmore yesterday doing a petition. Right? We never say it, but we get it from good sources. It was in the air, them was in the air doing petition. As what they were right, Brogard said, Portmore people have no time for foolishness. We don't have the time for foolishness. Right? And that same lady who did the video, I know her well. And we're not going to see the video coming out. The reason why I don't post certain things on my platform, my thing, because I use it for business. So certain things I don't really want to do. But we're not going to see more videos.
Bill on next page, brother. That's no excuse. Bill on next page.
Psalms, I say no excuse Psalms because you're in at the box them on every labor right platform. So if I decide your business account, you're wrong for use your business. If you don't want to mix politics with your business, then you should.
You've got about 3 or 4 different accounts. You got a lot of different accounts.
4 accounts may have some know my thoughts.
I excuse Psalms a lot.
Good morning, Coffee.
Good morning, my love.
But Sam, if you don't want to post it, I mean, send it, give me post.
Thank you, King.
Yes. Well, I know. If you beat my feet yesterday, I may take my beating, I may go do what I have to do.
If you don't want to build a
Yeah,
faith,
whisper, we can't hear you
run
anyway.
a video, make we post them. Cause
In
we not
sick,
hide
you
from
know, in
nobody.
sick.
Right. Kids them beat me if they feed something.
Who is Winston Dawkins?
Oh, Winston.
I'm an uncle. I'm an uncle.
So when I talk about Hilton for leadership of
Why you
PNP,
over here?
when I promote
Anthony
the
Hilton
PNP over
can't
yourself,
leadership for no party. You know, we can lead in constituency. Right now, the drainage out of plaza, people go tired, go punch up on it.
Rusty, Father Rusty, morning. You know, to say the PNP have a leadership deficit. And we want to turn Hope Road in a museum, you know.
we don't care about them. Them could have never existed like here. You know what I like to say in Jamaica, Winston?
Make them turn. We not busy
Would I like
with
to see
them.
PNP extinct like the dinosaurs?
No, but
We have an
if you
opposition,
give
you know.
Hilton
We
it,
have
it
an
will
opposition,
definitely
but not the
become.
We're going to
PNP.
stay in opposition
If
forever.
Hilton get it, the party become dormant.
Winston, you don't need to give. You don't need to give him nothing. We soon be a republic. We don't need
Every
them
country
soon.
have to have an
Not worry
opposition.
about them.
If Hilton get it, the PNP become dormant. Just as how Hilton dormant.
Right
Hilton
now,
Diamond from him born.
the PNP if it on fossil fuel right now, as far as me concerned.
Black King,
Yes,
Ad King.
Me tired of them, man.
If it
Moderator,
on
Ad
fossil
King.
fuel right
Me
now.
tired of Hilton.
You know, it's
You see, all the people, let me tell you. You see, down all Cousins constituency, you know the reason why Cousins win? You have a place down there when you train line, when you give you the people them, what you call it there? Jesus Christ, capture land for build up on things. So you know, say, them now go for an up no other way, because them know what is at stake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they now go no other way.
Down this so terrible. Them not have no road at all.
And yeah, I tell you, say down there, my granny live.
No road at all.
Yes, if you go on my granny, the road bad.
When you reach a tire, the big tire, in a road, there's a turn go around there, see?
Yeah.
At 0 miles an hour you have to drive.
You know, Rusty, you have said something early on, but you asked a question, what more can this Prime Minister do? Why? I believe the Prime Minister at time must get frustrated, just as how...
I'm a human being, man, of course. But
just as how Jesus, they get frustrated with the very same children of Israel. Because this Prime Minister is trying to turn around the economy of the country. He's trying to pay down the country's debt. At the same time, he's trying to have safety net for the country. Structure of the country that they run down to the lowest level. And we are not a rich country. We are not a country that's full of natural resources. Right?
My brother.
One of our biggest importation bill is oil. Over $3 billion US we spend every year to buy oil. Right? And so that means that the country have to have turnover foreign exchange to can meet this demand. And yet still, brother, we just done in a demand backbone every day.
Winston, let me say this to you.
Winston and Joel is have to go blow breath in a man first. He have to go up on dirty TVJ or RJR and he have to go on dead man and blow breath in him first. Before them
Trinidad
greatness.
Trinidad and Tobago has oil, multiple millions of barrels of oil. All right now, them can't even drill it. Them can't process it. Jamaica have to process it for them. I mean, I tell you, say Trinidad that lead Jamaica by a whopping 10,000 miles. Trinidad is almost behind us now. Right? Or could say, very well say, behind us now. Right? I heard the brethren make a comparison to Jamaica with Burkina Faso, which was so silly.
Mm-hmm.
Burkina Faso have the most resources in Africa in terms of rare minerals, gold, oil, silver, diamonds galore. All the backside they go compare Burkina Faso with Jamaica. What nonsense is that?
And millions of hectares of farmland.
What nonsense is that?
As far as the eye can see.
You can't compare apples and orange, bro.
So that means to him. How can you compare apple with orange? Huh? And one of the things that the president set out to do first is to pay down the debt. Burkina Faso now have no debt.
The thing
so
is
when
this.
they craft a budget, everything can go towards country.
We have a defense force. We don't even have a military. We have a defense force.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We can't defend ourselves if we come to it.
No, we can't defend ourselves.
Right? Oh, you can't make sense. Look how rich Trinidad is. And Trinidad has suffered with crime now. Crime has popped down Trinidad right down to the ground.
Rusty, these people get an opportunity to go to the developed country.
When these people go to England and America and Canada, them say, yes, me reach, and then throw stick behind them and they start cost Jamaica.
Look how England is a whole country. England is a rich country. England, they about years and years and years, right? England travel the whole entire globe and loot it of its wealth and have your England. So we can't compare Jamaica to England in no way at all. One farm in some country bigger than one whole parish.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you.
England has plundered the world and became filthy rich. So they must have water in every tap in every corner, everywhere. Because as a matter of fact, they've plundered Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Because as a matter of fact, up to this very moment, them still own Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, Lloyd B. Smith want
we still have to pay them
apologize for his state.
So what? Lloyd B. Smith say what?
Mark must apologize to the nation for his statement.
Yesterday, I was listening to the news yesterday, and he should apologize. And the main reason why he should apologize, the media has been batting and bowling for Mark Golden. Right?
Yeah, hear this.
So how if you come and say the media fight against him?
Hear this.
Not said in the same way and in the same tone. Mm-hmm. He really was complaining. And he was complaining from a very defeated place. He was coming from a place of feeling that he was wronged and that he's being set upon and being marginalized in a way. We have to be honest about it and say that he said something that were also blatantly untrue. I mean, the PNP have dominated the news cycle. I remember when I was at a particular news station, the PNP dominated the news cycle.
Of course.
Dr. Nadine Spence, political commentator, she was also speaking on Nationwide at 5 on Monday. Meanwhile, political commentator and editor-in-chief of the Western Mirror, Lloyd B. Smith, says the opposition leader should apologize for the comment.
If you look at the history of media and politics in Jamaica, as far back as one can go, this is par for the course of those political parties, when it suits them, have launched various attacks against the media. I think in this case, though, Mr. Golding needs to apologize. And I think such a statement in another country, especially a country such as the United States, where we know what's happening there now. Secondly, he was overly, I mean, you can't make such a sweeping statement. I mean, if he had said some persons or some media that the media have been bought out, it's most regrettable, and it covers all of us.
Mr. Smith, who is also a former PNP MP, says Mr. Golding sounds as if he's in a state of desperation.
It is a self-defeating statement because if at this stage, when according to the polls, although there has been some amount of decrease in the PNP's overall fortunes as well as himself, but there is still some kind of positive trajectory when all the you know, everything is put together. Why then would he want to because that is how it sounded to me. And that is unfortunate. I mean, you know, go out and do the work, go out and do things and do what you have to do. This statement, I think, suggests as if you're almost throwing in the towel or about to throw in the towel.
Lloyd B. Smith, political commentator and editor-in-chief of the Western Mirror. Member of Parliament for North Central Clarendon, Robert Morgan, says the JLP when the next general election is held. The MP was speaking on Sunday at the Rock River Divisional Conference.
I want you to understand that the Rock River Division, the Moko Division, the Shackleton Division is fired up and ready. Northern Clarendon, Northwest, North, and North Central is fired up and ready. The 5 JLP seats that we have in Clarendon is fired up and ready. And the only team we are with can be the JLP that we come to the lead and we start the tree.
The JLP won Central Clarendon, North Clarendon, North Central Clarendon, Northwestern Clarendon, and Southeastern Clarendon in the 2020 general elections. The PNP won only Southwestern Clarendon. Meanwhile, Mr. Morgan says he takes the development of North Central Clarendon personal.
We don't understand why we wake up every morning. No matter when I'm sick, when I'm tired, when I'm more, because to build that central is personal. It is personal because when I was a child, I'm a granny of my donkey, and the donkey get laid because the road no good. I'm not here. Problem up in the donkey. Me say, me have to fix the road there, and things are empty. What's road fix? She will fix. We will fix. We are done yet. Because we just mentioned Rock River Division, we overlook, we fix Bottom Cross. We are going Richmond Park. We are going Mount here.
Robert Morgan, a Member of Parliament for North Central Clarendon and International.
Okay.
When we're done with PNP in our election, you see, I'm going to use the museum up at Hope Road, the Sobila Plaza.
Morning, labor rights. Good morning to the ladies. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
Thank
found the
you.
video that
Anybody
he
on
was
the line
talking
drive come
about.
and do any vaccines and drive from the plaza?
Then can't use the bill no museum for nobody now go there.
Listen to the
We're
video
not
that
gonna
Kizzy was
museum.
talking about.
When we're done with the election.
Joe, by the waste your money and drive come at Kingston. But Fontana, everything else live from the Sunshine.
¿Qué pasó?
That is it.
Todo bien.
Sunshine Parish of Portmore.
More develop fast and then grow.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Starbucks, everything there now.
For when me go back up Portmore now, so that can't find my way.
Tell you guys, you see Portmore people, majority of Portmore people, you're not gonna really get most of them faith depend on social media like expose them political affiliation, but them got to put, especially my polling station, they are Edgewater in a Robert Miller constituency. And when me go for vote, because I 2 times me vote, and when me go for vote, right, the line long, but guess what? You can't tell which party who I vote for. But just look on the result at the end of the election. Remember saying, in a 2016, when the PNP man did win, I buy a small thin margin, a barely winning on them the seat. Their PNP control them the seat there, And in a 2020, we take it to them. For me left from go vote. In a 2020, in a COVID, a country me there, a center me there, and when Andrew call election, we make sure jump on a bus and come stay over my cousin at Portmore so me can get to go vote. Cause me know say my 1 vote count. What you mean? Me want to see a better Jamaica. You don't know how me feel hopeless. In a 2012, 2013, when me left school with my 7 subject, them dirty PNP in a power. Me end up a fair work in a bar, not even like a call center work. If I did know, at least people who left school now can go call center, go work on a little money. You know if you swallow your pride and go each up in a bar. At that young people did have fear doing a PNP time. No matter how much subject you feel like you want to have, when you leave school, not even a call center work for you do. You better sit down in your yard until you all are gray, or go live with a man, or go to prostitution, or go work in a bar, or something. At least now people
Separation. Candy.
When you have a PNP can come out and lick out against a PNP, it's bad enough. Because when you have my Monday, Light Beast come out and say Mark Golden is desperate. Right? It's a man who sounds desperate. Believe me, it's bad enough. And I think Mark Golden did that on the basis that he knows that he won't be running for the next general election as a leader of the People's National Party. And so he's making this statement that when them kick him out, it doesn't seem as if it's his party who kick him out, but it's gonna seem as if it's the media and private sector will fight against him. That is what he's doing. He's actually protecting his party, even when he's dead under the pressure. He's protecting party. And that's cruelty. Can't have people like them that can run this country. It's an excuse him look. It's an alibi him look when he go to that. You understand? He come out and say certain things and when him say, and then when he step down, you hear the media fight against him and not his own party member. Just leave, man. Go along back in England. Nobody no want you, brother. Nobody no want you out here. Everybody vexed because I want me just say a while ago. Sound like everybody vexed because I want me just say a while ago.
Oh man, you're on the floor, didn't. Oh man, you're on the floor.
And me, I watch.
Hey, Candy, how up this abroad, sir? Whoa!
Candy, don't bend over. Don't bend over, Candy. Don't bend over.
Wait, say it pretty from back here, Candy. Anyway, politics, guys. Politics. Don't make Candy distract.
What, Sheldon, wake up. Candy, what's happening? How you doing? Candy, not here.
But me talk for me. I'm ready to go work. I'm soon like you know.
Oh, okay. Chris Carter, I see
I
you.
don't sit at home like PNP. I go to work.
See it there? You're gonna make the money down.